Hello everyone, this is Harmeet and welcome to my channel. In today's reading, we will be talking about another person. So before we start the reading, I would give you some time to close your eyes and think about another person in connection to your present situation. So I will be reading about the chakra status. That is, I will be pulling out 3 cards that will reflect their own personal current situation. So where are they at within themselves in this moment will be the messages that I'm going to pull out. So let me give you some time to close your eyes and think about the person you are in connection with in your current situation. Okay, so I am going to pull out the cards to get the guidance on the belief system that is creating their current situation. So it could be either this belief system is working for them or they are stuck or they need to align with that belief system, or they are learning about that within themselves through their higher self. Okay, so their current situation is connected to throat chakra and space and the belief system that is either working from them or they have to align themselves with this belief system at the moment. I have all the space that I need to flourish, grow, and express myself. I take up my space in all areas of my life. The space around me is clear, and I continue to cleanse and make sacred my space. I have space. So, probably this person has been struggling with space in their life. Probably they had not cleared their space, or they had been in a mess or in a complicated situation within themselves, so their inner space was overwhelmed, or and either they are learning about this to develop this idea, this thought and this belief system that they have a lot of space. They are focusing on clearing the space around them. They're focusing on cleansing their internal space, their mental, emotional, and spiritual space. So they're dealing with issues or situations connected to space. So either they are working towards cleansing their space and acknowledging their need to flourish and grow and express themselves and own their space in all areas of life, and clear the space around them and cleanse the space and make it sacred for them. So either they are working on it or they are stuck in it at the moment, and they need to align with this belief system so that they can have a lot of space for their own growth, for their expression, and for their own flourishing. The next card that has come out is connected to crown chakra, and the theme is integrity. I'm aligned with my higher truth, and I'm deeply and lovingly honest with myself. I listen to the truth in my heart and know what is right within me, aware that many truths can exist. I am ethical and integrous in my action. I have integrity. So the word integrity means that you do the right thing even when nobody is watching you. So which means that you are true at all times, which means that you do the right things even if somebody is watching you or not. So you are very true to yourself. So probably in the past, this person had been dealing with a lot of issues of integrity, and they had not been able to align with their true self, and they have not been able to accept a lot of truths about them or about the other person, and they had been stuck. But currently, they have started to realize that they need this alignment. So they're aligning with their higher truth, and they're deeply connecting with themselves with honesty and a lot of love. And they have started to listen to their heart, to their deepest, truest feelings, and they have started to accept that there can be many truths that can exist together. So it's not always what they think is true. There are people, there are relationships, everybody around them have their own truth. Each one of the person around them has their own truth. So they have started to realize that other truths can also exist. They can coexist. So they are working towards integrity, they are working towards truthfulness and being true to themselves, and being true and acting out of the higher self at all times, even if no one is watching over them. And the other belief system that they're dealing with currently is potential, and this is a sacral chakra. I'm alive with potential and fertile with possibility. I allow my dreams and desires to gestate and birth. I am an expression of the infinite potential of the universe. I nurture my potential and possibility. All is possible. So probably in the past situation, they had problems with realizing their own potential and the possibility of things to happen. They may have got a lot of limiting beliefs, and they might have been stopping themselves from taking actions on their dreams and desires. But now they have started to work on, or probably they are still stuck in this belief system. So if they're stuck, they need to align with this belief system. But if they're not, then probably their higher self is giving them this message that they need to focus on feeling their own they need to focus on the possibilities around them. That universe is filled with infinite possibilities, and it is expansive and endless. Only if we focus with a clear heart and unblock ourselves, we will be able to see all these infinite possibilities very clearly. So I'd like to pull up a message in connection to this other person in terms of their relationships with you. So this message is something that they have started to realize through some means or the other. It could be that they have read about this somewhere, or they have connected to themselves and have got the guidance from their higher self. But this is something that they are that they have started to realize about their relationship. So about their relationship with you in particular, or with people around them. So let's see what is going on with them currently. What have they realized in terms of their relationships? The power of positivity. Depressive thoughts can impede your spiritual and material progress. By recognizing that the soul is divine and that we are all beloved children of the Supreme, You will stabilize your mind in a field of positivity and awaken to your higher nature. So they are working towards their higher nature. They are working towards lifting themselves up from the depressive thoughts, because they are starting to realize that depressive thoughts can just delay their spiritual and material growth. It is only through positivity, with feelings of gratitude, joyfulness, love, and openness, uh, that we are able to achieve the spiritual and material progress. And they are starting to realize that um, all we are is not just our physical body, but we have a soul inside us, and each one of us is divine from that point of view. And we are all one, because we all come from the same divine source. So we are all the beloved children of the Supreme. And as they have started to realize this, as they are working on this message, on this inner guidance, they are starting to stabilize their mind, and they are working towards developing more positivity and awakening their higher nature. So they have started to realize the power of positivity in relationships, in terms of their connection with people in general, and with you in particular. So probably they had not been very positive towards their relationships, and now they have started to feel that that's the only way out if you want to have a joyful life. Let's see what message is the most important message that they need to work on. So the divine guidance wants to give them a message for their current situation in terms of their personal growth. A steady mind. Bhakti, the yoga of devotion, tells us that a life of mantra meditation, service, and association. Bhakti, the yoga of devotion, tells us that a life of mantra meditation, service, and association with enlightened people will keep the mind steady and provide the means to overcome bad habits and addictions. So they might have been stuck in some bad habits, some kind of addictions, strong or light or not too serious addictions, but they have been stuck in a pattern, and the message that comes up for them is to get connected to the divine source, to get connected to the enlightened people, and understand that through the mantra meditation and service and association with these enlightened people, um, they will be able to keep their mind steady, and provide the means to overcome bad habits. So if they focus their attention and they move towards connecting with their divine self by connecting with people who are walking on the same path, that is the divine path, or they sit and connect with their inner self in bhakti through mantra meditation or through service of the community, they will be able to overcome these bad habits and addictions, and therefore they will be able to achieve the material and spiritual progress and awaken to their higher nature. All right, I hope that this reading gave you some important messages and helped you look through the current situation with this person from a clear point of view. And if you liked the messages in the video, please hit the like button. If you have any specific questions or any feedback that you want me to work on, I would be really happy to receive them in the comment box, and I would also respond to your messages. Please subscribe to my channel if you want to keep getting messages, and also suggest if you want me to give you any information or prepare any informative video on any specific area of life. I would love to work on it and bring the information to you. So thank you so much for being with me, and take care of yourself until we meet next time. Have a happy life, stay joyful, stay blessed.